Alright, sorry about that, guys. Get started. Alright. Come to the door while we're trying to get started here, that's all. Hey, welcome to the stream. Just getting set up. Sounds. Remember what we were doing. And get the steering wheel up and running. Look at my background here. Alright. Anyways, welcome to the stream. We should be ready to roll here and find out what we were up to before I ended up having the weekend off. Let's just switch back to just chatting for a moment while I get this. Oh, that's new. Welcome to the chat room. That's crazy. The Xbox is just gonna restart quickly. Yeah, we got some big things coming for the channel. Hopefully by Saturday, we're putting some things together. Don't wait till some people are here. Welcome to the channel, guys. Just getting set up. Do a restart on the console. And we have a big announcement. Something's going to be going together in one of the other streaming PCs in the house. There we go. To the live scene. There we go, guys. We'll get loaded up and running. And once we have a few people here, it takes forever when you restart the whole console. Anyways, guys, if you're new to the stream, I'm still working on Russia. We did go ahead and unlock all the towers in the Yukon and stuff so far. We're just working through the map slowly, trying to do it as a full stream playthrough at this point. So, all right. So we were. Drag that trailer out here. That thing. Things out of fuel. The mother. Also have here. All right. Trailer. A flat tire too. What the? This is horrible. Oh, what the? I guess, like I said, just get started here. A little bit late. Preparing this one, feeling it. I think the suspension that needs to be fixed. Brief. Click. Deliver to the server. It's repaired. Alright. Let's see here. I'll try and spin it. Take it with me. I'm gonna just drag it there with this truck. Get this thing stuck. Hey Highlander, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream, or welcome back. How are you doing? How's your night going? Doing this vehicle recovery at the moment. Trying to get it to the service station. Just the nip, buddy. I have big news to share on the stream. I think I already showed you what it is, but I want to wait till a couple more people show up. Some upgrades for the stream, right? That's good, Highlander. Always good to find time to relax. Does the host not have sound? I have no clue what you're talking about. Yeah, what I picked up on, was it Monday? Yeah. That'll be going into something on Saturday, and I actually might make Saturday stream a build stream. What doesn't have sound, Highlander? I'm not sure what you're talking about. My everything here is showing that you should be hearing everything. You don't have Facebook? Yeah. No big deal, Highlander. I know just a nip, and I sent him something in Messenger. But I will be showing off something I got for the stream here in a little bit. Oof. Just let that truck off. Alright, he said something about, does the host not have sound? I didn't understand what that. How's your week been, just a nip? I was gonna stream Monday, but I ended up doing some schoolwork on Monday, and it got too late to do the stream. So I figured I'd just switch today's from Among Us to Snowrunner since I missed Mondays. And Saturdays, it doesn't look like it's going to be Snowrunner. It might be a PC build day with the parts that should be here on. I am waiting for something to show up Saturday, so hopefully it comes before we get started. Yeah, Highlander. Here, there's just the two of you here. Let me get this in here and I'll do a quick show off of what's here. So, I streamed Snowrunner. Let's do this to you. Let's shut this truck down for a second. Let's go. So, got my hands on something that's hard to get right now, and it will be going into the VR PC over here, and we'll be doing some VR streams. Like I do Snowrunner for my Xbox into this PC. And then the parts I'm taking out of the VR PC will all be put back into another tower, which will end up being an encoding rig for the stream. So I ended up hooking up with that. The 3080 GeForce RTX gigabyte card. This thing is sexy. What do you think about that, Highlander? Oh, and I also want to... I don't know if I can do VR on Microsoft Flight Simulator yet. But... I want to do some Microsoft Flight Simulator too. Since I've got that free with Game Pass. This thing's literally a monster. Like, the other graphics card I have in the VR PC literally is 2 fans. Oh, where's the camera? This thing is huge. But I needed a bigger power supply. So I ordered that, but it won't be here. It won't be here until Saturday, coming from Amazon, so. And so far it says they're doing a Saturday delivery. So hopefully I get it in the morning. And when we do our afternoon stream on Saturday, we can do it as a build stream. So what I'll do is I'll have 2 cameras set up. I'll have the regular webcam that I normally have set up. And then I'll have this new one that's I'm using now. And I have 2 different, so you can see everything that's going on in here. But let's go back to live. See what we gotta do next. What trailer did I just unlock? That one over there. Well, let's do this one. It's right here. But yeah, building PCs are great, but dude, buy the parts and build it. Don't buy a pre-made one. Although, if you want a 3080 or a 3070, which if you're building a PC now, you might as well go with the newest. The only way to get a 3080 or 3070 without lucking out like I just did is to get it in a pre-built PC. And a lot of people are having to do that, so. Yeah. I actually have 2 VRs here. My buddy bought one off me, but he's never picked it up, so we could technically run both of them from both computers. Check the Eastern Tower. I wonder if I can cut this off and go this way. No, I'm gonna have to go all the way up, all the way down. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? In Canada, I was looking everywhere for this graphics card, and luckily I happened to look at Marketplace on Facebook at the right moment, and it happened to pop up. I was second in line for the card, and then the other guy backed out Sunday, this past Sunday, which left me second in line. And I happened to have something come up where I was able to pick it up. So I couldn't pass up on that, especially since I can't find the new Xbox either. And he didn't even gouge me on price. All the other ones, like people are selling 3070s for 2,400 on Marketplace right now. You would have to start over, because you would have to rebuy it on PC. So what I did is, do you have an Epic Games account, Just the Nib? On your computer that you currently have? You should get an Epic Games account. It's kind of like Steam. It's a game store, but they give away free games every week. I haven't spent any money on that store yet, and I probably have 70 games that they've given away free every week. And right now, Elite Dangerous is free, and another one, and then Spin Tires Mud Runner is next week. The only reason I'm gonna grab that is to see the mods. I played Mud Runner on the Xbox with no mods, so might be seeing me play that next week if this wheel will work with the computer. And I would just do it for fun. Yeah, Epic Games. You can sign in with your Xbox account. So it's if you have you played Fortnite at all? Justin, I never played Fortnite, but my kids did on my account. I might go check that out. I might go check this out first. If this game is not available on Game Pass, because I could be playing it on my computer right now. 4? Oh. Who wants to know? Did you send her a picture of what you're doing? I have the wife back there playing The Sims now. She says it's boring so far, so I'm just trying to get her interested. Yeah, I can find it anywhere to play it on the PC, even though I have it on the Xbox. Maybe I'm just not looking at the right spot. Who knows? You can see where I'm going. Whoa. I have no clue what that just was. Yeah, I just never looked, I guess. Look at that hill. I didn't even know that was there, dude. I'm just driving through the bush. But, like I said, we'll take a look into But yeah, take a look into the Epic Games account, and you get they release 2 free games every week or something like that. And just like it says on Epic Games, you can log in with your Xbox account. That's just what I did. I mean, Microsoft wouldn't want your stuff hacked, so I'm guessing it's not like it's a bad thing. How was your day today? Just a nip? Yeah, deep mud. Should pass. The service hub, huh? They didn't just leave it out of fuel, they rolled it into the freaking water. This thing's just a beast. Hmm. Who sent that? That's funny. Alright, what's the best way back to the service hub? All the other direction. I'm gonna come here, across here. Here. Did you look up that Epic account thing? Epic account? Yeah, dude, for sure. And I don't know if what your PC has in it. Like, what'd you say? It had like 4 gigs of RAM. I don't think it'll play it. But it's an older game, so you don't know what. I wonder if you can check what the specs say. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up just so I can check out the mods on there. There was a whole bunch of trucks and stuff I never got to play with in that game because the Xbox never got the mods. That mouse. 90? Wow. Yeah, but look at it, it's broken. If you go into the ad, it says that the up arrow is broken. I already know. That's why I decided to still sell mine for 90. I mean, I could probably just bring it down. What's that? What? There's no way. I got a V2. That might be the V1. What's the front of the box? Yeah, that might be... That might be the V1. The one that I saw when I put mine up said that it had the up arrow was broken. I wonder if... Oh, it's out of fuel. Like, how did they get this little thing out here? There's no way. But even... Okay, so... Just a nip. With buying that... Or getting that... Epic Games account, make sure you pick up the 2 that are free today as well. Even if you're never going to play them, they're just going to always be on your account forever. If you build a PC, a better PC, you'll be able to play all this stuff. Like that Elite Dangerous, I already own it on Steam, but it's free on there, so I picked it up there too. But I play Elite Dangerous in VR. So, like, that's something I'm going to try and do with the joy. Like, I have a flight stick, too. Not just the steering wheel, right? I have a flight stick set up. HOTAS, or... I don't know what HOTAS stands for, but... That's what everybody uses for flight simulators or something like that. Now, one of the stream, later on in the stream, I did want to upgrade that as well, but it's not a big deal. Oh, I thought I was already on top of this hill here. Where the hell am I going? Star Wars Squadrons is out for VR. I put it in my wish list. If it goes on sale, I'm gonna have to pick that up, because I think that'll be a good game to stream in virtual reality. And it's one of the first big EA titles that has VR support, so. And who doesn't want to fly a TIE fighter or an X-Wing, right? It's showing it's on sale at the EA store, but when I go to click on it and go to Steam, it doesn't give it to me for the cheaper price. So what does the system specs say for Mudrunner when you look that up on there? I guess I could always pull it up on here too, but my game is kind of in the way of where that would be on my computer. Just tossing this thing around. Oh, rocks. Is really where I need to go down? Really a road? Apparently. I'm just gonna drag this little shitbox car over all this shit. So yeah, I'm gonna try and see if this will hook up to my laptop, and definitely see if I can do Mudrunner for the mods. But let me check. Windows 7 or 8 dual core, 2 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA 9600 GT, 1 gig of storage space. Does yours have onboard graphics, or do you have a small graphics card in there? Because if you look at your local marketplace, even mine, there's some really small graphics cards in that range for that, or just better than that, like a 1050. I think for $30 or $40. So like, things has got to be cheap down there. So you might even just be able to toss a graphics card in there and play Mudrunner right on your. I don't think you'd play Snowrunner on what you have, but. Where the hell is this one supposed to go? Yeah, it probably has onboard graphics then. Which isn't a horrible thing. It might still play some things, but... Where was I supposed to take this? I thought I was supposed to come here. Good service hub. I thought I was tracking this. Come on. Would you know how to put in a graphics card if you had one? Like, it's not really hard. Just pop the side open. Oops. Deliver to the service hub. I'm here. Yeah, so like I said, look at local marketplace, and then just look at anything for that or bigger. So it says minimum recommended. So look for NVIDIA GeForce 470 on your local marketplace. Okay, straight up telling you that here there's a bunch of good older cards for cheap. You'll hear. Should I? Find demands locked. Repair shop restock. 5 vehicle spare part, or 3 vehicles. And pick up here. Can't pull that trailer. Like I said though, if you can play just even the small games that they have come out for free on there, you might be able to run it for a little bit. Let me try this. Let me see. I don't want to stop streaming. Minimize this. Ah, it's gonna stop streaming for a second. Epic Games, check this out. My library. Look at this. It's gonna tell you Lifeless Planets, Stranger Things, Surviving Mars. A lot of these games are really, really tiny games that you'd be able to play. Like, look at Ark Survival Evolved. That's a good one. All the Batman games I got. The Borderlands games. Bus Simulator was free. Actually, Bus Simulator is free right now. You have to go to more. But these sound like they'll run on what you have. A lot of these. Elite Dangerous is a little bit more than that. For Honors, like a little more. Grand Theft Auto I got for free. Just Cause. Like all this. Look how many games I got here. And I'm still going. Right? So regardless if you have a PC built yet, check this weekly. Put something in your phone, like for tomorrow. Check it on Thursdays or whatever, and you'll see all this stuff. Frick. I was almost gonna play this right here. Where is it? Install that. Yeah, right now, right? Now, as for playing your Xbox games, how to play Xbox One games on PC without streaming. First 10 anniversary edition on your creator. Also have to have an Xbox Live account. Yeah. So I have that. So let me take a look for the Xbox app. I know I have Grounded on both, and they cross-platform. That's the Xbox Game Bar. Where's the Xbox Game app? Minecraft. These weird Xbox. I'm pretty sure I can't just plug this in and play it on the PC. I still need to play it from my Xbox. If there's games that are compatible cross, they'll be here. Vampires. Alien Isolation. I want to play this in VR. I want to play that in VR. City Skylines, I already own that through Steam. Xbox Play Anywhere, I think that's what we're looking for. Because it doesn't show you games that you own. Right? These are just, I don't know how to do it. Astroneer's pretty cool. Five Nights at Freddy's. Have that installed. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. See, I want to play that in VR. And then there's that Sensuna's thing. I want to play that in VR as well. Yeah. I don't think you can... I don't think you can just play any game that you owned. Is what I think. I'll check the store and see if it says I already own it. Search. Can't even look it up on the store. The only place I found it was here. And I've already put it in my... It's $79.99 for the whole thing. Well, 54 plus 32. Yeah. It's like 2 cents cheaper. Although that's weird. Oh, season pass is going to give us all 4. Recommended an i7. This is an i3, so that's not a lot. And I have a Ryzen 9. And I have a 10 gig, 30 whatever, 3080. But let's go back to Snowrunner. Stream. All right, what were we doing? We were looking for something that had a Oops. Something that has a hitch. Either do that bad boy or this. Parts. And there was already a trailer there. 2 trailers here. Well, I'm gonna sell that one trailer. Or let's go get this other one. Fuck it. But yeah. Honestly, I swear, if you look up even a 1050 graphics card NVIDIA, you'll play that Snowrunner like better than what it'll play on the Xbox. This is my guess. I'm sure you can get one for cheap. Out of the pictures that we have together, you have 8 gigs of memory. There you go. Oh no, this is something else. Oh, that's the. Oh yeah. I was looking at that already. Well, a 1050, a 1060 is what I have in my VR PC right now. So if you get anything 1050, 1060, 1660, stuff like that, or 1650, 1660, on Facebook Marketplace or whatever local buy and sell groups you can find. I'll have a rear wheel drive. But yeah, dude, like it's no big deal. I'm just trying to, for like as little as $40, you might be able to use that PC to do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like my old PC, before I put the Ryzen 9 in there, had a 4i5 like 5th gen, maybe not even a 5th gen, so it was a shitty processor. But I stuck 16 gigs of RAM in there and that 1060, and still could run VR. So we could probably make something work. Plus, like I said, I let the Xbox do all the heavy lifting, and the computer just does the stream, right? But this laptop that I run everything through, it already does. It already does streams, Call of Duty, and does the stream at the same time. So laptop's pretty. Oh, my wife's retired. I got my 100th follower today too. Just the nip. I think I might do a $10 gift card to Steam for something, like on one of my streams in the next couple days, maybe. I just don't know how to do giveaways yet. Steam card, an Xbox card, whatever. Let's see, $10 Canadian. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how that works. I'll talk to one of my buddies. I mean, it is what it is, right? I conduct a business in Canadian funds. Yeah, if I was a truck driver, I would have just landed that on my first try. No cargo to load. I need vehicle spare parts. What am I supposed to bring them? Unloading cargo. What am I supposed to bring them? I would have known that. Can't tell. I think I need to go out that way. Go get them from. Yeah, that works. No, why that's in there. Yeah, so. But I want to do it when there's more than like 3 people in the thing. So I'll make a big post on Twitter and on the Facebook group, and I wonder if I should set somebody up as a mod to help me do that kind of stuff on Facebook. I'm gonna see if Psychic can do that first, but Gonna message him quickly. You Oh crap, I better tell Mugs he can pick up one of those. I got a bunch of monitor stands the other day too, so I'm gonna sell them. Alright, what was I doing? I get distracted. I don't know what I was gonna do. I message Tristan, Psychic, see if he'd jump in chat. Why is this? Yeah, so when it comes down to it, once I figure out what I'm doing 100% with the stream encoding or the encoding PC, maybe I'll be ditching Xbox anyways and moving to the only. That would suck, kind of. I already have $100 invested in this game here. Well, plus there's good DLCs in there too. So I already have $130 in it. I guess it's made me 40 something dollars back streaming, so. Oh, what'd you think of what did you think of the VR chat version of Among Us that I sent you the other day? I tried playing it a little bit at lunchtime today to see what it was about. And I was having troubles getting my microphone to work, so I'll have to figure that out too before we stream from that. Yeah, it's so like weird to see that game in 3D versus flat like that. And it's funny because you can be the little guys or the big spaceman, and the big spaceman was kind of neat, so I played the big spaceman. But you can still be those little guys. You can literally be anything you want in that game, actually. Oh, Jesse. Yeah. Jesse. Jesse's an attachment. I've seen that stuff. Where is Let's share this to Jesse. Share link to channel. Got Jesse. There's a lot of other things I want to do with the channel. I want to go ahead and do like some fake commercials. So they're just ones that I make for just the stream. Like, hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is what I do. This is the days I stream. If you have Amazon Prime, please jump on and give me your Amazon Prime. That kind of stuff for subscriptions. Yeah. Yeah. What did Tristan say? He says he'll be right here. And that wasn't enough. I might need to go for another Pepsi. See how far we gotta go here. I have a feeling that's right at this one farm right up here. What is going on? Past the fuel station, take it right. That sucks. Kind of hoping that would auto-subscribe back to me once they were... Well, it shows one subscriber now. Oh, get this. If I would have known nobody was gonna be here tonight, I would have just did me and you double streaming this. But I don't know how much longer I'm staying on for at this point. No point in me telling you to jump on when... And I found a cheaper wheel if you didn't notice that I changed the stream goal. Cheaper wheel if it does what I want it to do. I figured that was a better deal for everybody. Now if I wouldn't have just spent $13.50 on that graphics card, I would have probably dropped it on a new wheel, the one for Mario Kart, all that stuff. Quest truck. Vehicle spare parts 3. Anything else here? That'll be just take care of it. Let's suck the lane rear wheel drive again. I drove all the way down here on rear wheel drive. What's up, Psychic? I just thought I would I have a couple questions. I'd hit my 100th follower today, Psychic. That's pretty big news. It was actually another streamer. Yeah, if I knew nobody was gonna be in the stream, just a nip, I would have get you to. I don't know how long I'm gonna stick around for though. But Psychic, I was wondering. I don't know how to do giveaways yet or any of that stuff. I'm pretty sure I can do it through my Nightbot, the one that takes care of all the channel stuff. But do I just do a $10 Canadian thing, and if it's only $7 or $8 in the United States, then it's $7 or $8 in the United States? You know what I mean? And then my second question was my Facebook page. If there's a way, like I still own the page, but you could help post things to it. I don't know if that's something you'd want to do. Like I know you get busy and you got a lot of your own stuff to do, and that's fine. Because what it is I forget to post, hey, there's a big thing coming up, big stream news that I did today, and showed off my new toy, my graphics card, that I can't install till the other parts get here on Saturday. But just always go in US funds. Like it'll just come out of that $30 that I've made in tips or whatever. Of $25 I've made in tips. It would take away from our stream goal though. That's what or I'll just pay it from my money. Yeah, I wasn't sure. But did you see that did you check your Epic Games lately, Psychic? Elite Dangerous and another game are free today, and then tomorrow Mud Runner is free. And that new laptop of yours can play it. I know you have it on your Xbox. I don't know if you're in front of your laptop right now or if you're at your laptop, but open up Epic Games, buddy, and make sure you download those things every week. Put a reminder in your phone. And then you need to get back on tomorrow, because I want to try Mud Runner with maybe some mods. And maybe this wheel will work with the PC, who knows? I was thinking it didn't. Yeah, you can just minimize me and check that. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Well, this is loading. I'm gonna pop. Hey, how did that go? Did that ad work out just in time? 30 seconds? Go grab a pop. I should ask Pepsi for a sponsorship. I don't want money, I just want Pepsi. This truck's an absolute beast. And I heard something about mods for the Xbox version again. Snowrunner version 11 or update 11. Oh my. Hot tip picture. Snowrunner update 11. Snowrunner update 11. That says 111. Was it 211? Yeah, it's not telling me here. But one of the other, that guy that we watch on YouTube was saying that that's when we should yeah, but I think there's a way to add him as a moderator to that actual page if he wants to do it. He doesn't have to do it all the time. Just when he feels like he has time to get on there and throw something up saying, hey. Or, yeah, I think I'm gonna do some updating on there and on my Instagram, which I don't have on here yet. Because my Instagram is pretty much not really a page Instagram, it's just me. Just recover that account then, Psychic. Because you don't want to lose the games that you already got for free. I logged in. Oh, you had that before you had an Xbox account. Yeah, I logged in with my Xbox account. That's why I can tell what I got, right? Nice. You have to build yourself a password spreadsheet again. Like I said, I have 5 passwords that I cycle between all the accounts. When one goes up, I move it to the next, to the next, to the next, and move them all around. I don't know why it's so. This looks dry. Am I dragging the trailer through here? That Elite Dangerous, I should let you borrow. I should let you either need an Xbox controller for it, which you have, and you can hook them up to your laptop with the Bluetooth connector on your laptop, or I have this flight stick here. If you want to try that game out, I'd let you borrow the flight stick. And again, when we go to upgrade that for the stream, I'll sell you the old one too for cheap. Have you seen the flight stick yet? Did I show it to you while you were here? I was doing some Microsoft Flight Simulator earlier, checking it out, see the new update. But the plane I went to fly, they changed something and I can't even get it off the ground. Yeah. What do we got for time? It's 9:22. Maybe when I'm done this mission, what I'll do is I'll grab the flight stick, we'll throw it up, we'll switch to some Microsoft Flight Simulator and see if this laptop will do okay on running that. I know the new PC will have zero problem running that with a 3080 and 32 gigs of RAM. I want to see if there's snow on the ground in Regina. Stalled out. And then what else should we do? Oh yeah, you gotta bring your laptop over here sometime in the next week, and we'll see if it'll run VR. It should, dude. It should. Go to Oculus.com and run the VR readiness thing. It should say if you could run it or not. There should be Oculus.com or Oculus.ca, and there would be a little thing in there where you just download it and it'll test your and see if you're good enough for VR. Yours basically has the same specs my laptop does. It's just my motherboard. Mine was more of an engineering laptop and not a gaming laptop. They're like a trailer. West here. Shipwreck. Peter here Jones supplies wash this order and restore them. This is major blows operations. Delivered to shipwreck service parts. Oh. Can I get them here? So let's check out Flight Simulator. Is that what we're gonna do? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? I'm gonna check out Flight Simulator. So let's just shut this bitch off. Stop engine. You can just go home on the Xbox. Screw it. Excuse me. Let's switch this to just chatting while we do that. This needs to come off the desk. Stop streaming. Not streaming, but stop streaming from the Xbox. Close that window. Close Epic Games. That's stream info. Take working. Done. Give me 2 seconds. I will go and get the joystick. Why are you not launching? Nice. I was wondering why it was clapping. I was like, I just clicked the button. All of a sudden, Flight Simulator. There's a couple things you guys can do like that for free. And then there was a bunch that are paid if you guys buy bits. And there should be another one. Product is installed, so play it. Control Alt. That Xbox game. Xbox. A Steam VR performance stage? Yeah, there's an Oculus one too. But yeah, Steam VR would work too. Keep saying get. Play. Oh, that's weird. I see the top of my joystick. It's weird that it's trying to be see-through. And I'm trying to be see-through now too. Yeah, it's way better than the last one, that's for sure. What is it trying to do here? It's trying to launch. It just takes forever to launch Microsoft Flight Simulator. But the opening is pretty cool. So let's do live scene. Oof. Get myself cut off here. Throttle with a bunch of buttons on it, and then the stick. Nice. I'm not saying you're gonna. Man, I get a 3 months upgrade to the next level internet connection. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oof. Why am I getting all faded out again? Mess with it. I need to go into the settings and find out if it's on like the more. What did I just do? Fuzzy again. Except for my face. I don't know what's going on here. Let me. Video capture device. Filters. A webcam. Filters. $200. Done. Yeah. That was weird. I haven't had that do that in a while. Alright. This is the loading screens. I got a camera tripod too. I'm gonna try and make another scene so that when I'm doing the what's it called? The PC build on freaking Saturday. We can see a couple different ones. Still loading. You can't see the loading bar. It's right in behind here. Right about here. It's gonna load really slowly in here. So what I want to know is the difference between playing this in 16 gigs and of RAM and a Core i7 with a 1660 graphics card, and then with a Ryzen 9 and all that stuff. Oh, see the blue poking out here? This game is huge. That's why this takes for a long time. There we go. So I'm gonna go into options, general, full screen, global running choir. Like I got things set pretty high. I wonder if there was like a medium, high end, right? I might go medium. Ah, screw it. Camera modes. Sound, graphic, data, flight models. Legacy, modern. I don't know what the difference is. Let's leave it here for now. We're going metric system. Screw you guys. Notice anything? Co-pilot avatar. Yeah, right? I'd rather hear women's voices, so that's why I'm playing as girls. Alright, let's go back. Fly and save. We are going to the world map. Ooh. I wonder if I can even... What? I have all this stuff. I have this already. Why is it saying download it? Might have been an update, a fix. Up to date, up to date, up to date, up to date. What's this? Okay. Another one. Right? I always play as a girl in video games. Imagine if you're staring at a screen for 5 hours and I'm staring at some dude's butt. Like, it's okay for somebody. I want to stare at a girl's butt. I don't know. I mean, if I don't care, I just have a preference. Oh. How big was that that file for you to download? Are you still downloading it? Right? Right? No. That'd be pretty badass. I just want this to finish updating so that we can try and... Right, yeah, I agree. Oof. That's bright. I don't want to cancel. Just need to say it's done. Oh. It's not bad. What is going on? 108 bits remaining. They're not gonna let me fly at all. Alright, so I'm guessing all the white dots are different airports. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at the lights at nighttime. Oh, it's so sexy. Funny, I could tell where we are, right? Check this out. Set as departure. Let's pick a different plane. I couldn't get this one off the ground last time. I like flying this plane. But this one's pretty badass too. It's got some more power. Flight conditions. We can do live weather. Oh, what's happening? What do you mean? What is happening? I'm trying to pick where we're gonna fly from and what our weather conditions. I can go back through the day too if we set it to something different. Like if we set it, where is it? I don't remember what it is, but we'll just fly at nighttime. Fly over the city at night. I think it's gonna be pretty. At least there's music to this game, hey? Alright, buddy. I'll be taking off right away, though, so don't be long. Oh. I'm gonna fly over this house. We'll go find it on the map. Regina talks traffic. Look at that. That's City of Regina, right there. I don't want you controlling the aircraft. Oof. Oh, what's going on? Let's get that outside view. Where to go? Camera.
Winnipeg Center Dahmer Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Dahmer TBN 91 miles west of Regina. Request flight following.
Sierra Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha Winnipeg Center. Squawk Tree 134.
Squawk Tree 134 Dahmer Golf Sierra Alpha.
Sierra Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 2 miles west of Regina, 3,300 feet. QNH 29.70.
Alright, let's go find
Dahmer Golf Sierra
stuff.
Alpha.
So holy shit. There's Regina. Let's fly over the airport or the stadium first. Stadium should be, if the airport's here, the stadium should be right in front of us. Oh, it's windy. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Does yours have a display port on it or display port mini? Look at there's our stadium. It even has a Saskatchewan Rough Rider symbol on it, dude. Look at that. The new stadium. Wow. All right. So this should be Albert Street. Where all the bright lights are. Yeah, so this is Albert Street here in front of me. And then we should be headed right for my house right now. There's the mall, Northgate Mall. There's the church, and there's my house. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. So this is Lou Van Pasqua right here. That was me doing that. I'm gonna get them to set the... They'll set level flight for me. I'm flying right at your house, dude. I just flew over my place, now I'm facing your place. Control aircraft again. Your place should be... Your place should be, see that big X? That's the place across from your place, right there. But did you miss my house? I'm not sure if it would actually take the same amount of time. Okay, so I'm at Regina International. Let's go to Moose Jaw. We're headed to Moose Jaw. I will set it to autopilot for a moment. They'll take control. I can mess with the camera. Look at that guy. Like, isn't that like amazing? I make sure the boys go to bed. Bang on the floor and get them up here. Oh, yeah, it's gonna take what, 7 or 8 minutes to fly to Moose Jaw? Yeah, this game is free with Game Pass too. You could probably download this on your laptop right now, actually. It's free with Game Pass. So if your laptop runs this as good as mine does, I think I left it on max settings, didn't I? Or ultra settings or something? Or high settings, not ultra. Ultra's even more. And then yeah, dude, I don't play this very often, so if you wanted to borrow the flight stick for a bit, dude, just let me know. And when I upgrade to the other one for my stream, you can take this one. We'll make a deal. It's weird that it's showing lights all the way down this highway. Because this highway definitely does not have lights all the way down it. Oh yeah, so let's go back into the cockpit. There's a way to want to set airframe de-ice on prop de-ice, windshield, pilot heater, oops. Park brake. Hot airflow. Want to. There's a way to set the altitude. Speed bearings, PFID settings, altitude select, increase altitude. $3,000. Oh, look at that. Now will the autopilot automatically take me to that? Go 5,000. So now I want to back out of this. There's Moose Jaw already. Go back external. Does not look like she's taking me. We're at 5,000. Turn the co-pilot off. So this should be the mines right here. Yeah, this is amazing, hey? Below 10,000. You can control the aircraft. I want to go to 10,000 feet.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
You don't need landing gear. What are you doing? He's flying the aircraft now. So this should be the mines. Alright, so let's head towards Moose Jaw now. Let's change the aircraft. Change to go this direction. I flew all the way from Regina to Spokane, Washington, and landed at the airstrip that's closest to, you know who lives there. I landed right next to their house, basically, like literally 5 blocks away. There's an airstrip inside the city. I think you can, but I think it's turned off for the type that I play right now. I'm gonna go back in and set the 10,000 cockpit. Down, down, down. Altitude select. Or was it showing altitude? 11,000. Oh, why is it going down? Whatever. Thought I was doing there. Moose Jaw Airport. think you can if you have it set to more realism. Like I think I can land this plane on this highway if I wanted to and drive through cars. So there's that. Alright, take control again. I just flew over Prairie Storm Paintball, where I play, which should be just below us here. I flew from Regina to Edmonton, flew from Edmonton to Kimberley, BC. I've flown Kimberley to Spokane, Washington. I spoke from Mod View. You click on the little gear down by the chat where it's the purple chat thing. So here's Moose Jaw, eh? I'm gonna fly right over top of my school. Adjust the trim, adjust the trim. Oh, it's going up. Is that the school right there? Yeah. No, that's not it. Oh. Shit. That should be the school right there on the left and below us. Right there. Yeah, that is a school there.
Center, Docker Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha. Request clearance to transition, Bravo airspace.
Dare Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha Winnipeg Center. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
You know, level out at 1%.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Docker Golf, Sierra Alpha.
I don't know what's going on here. Make her fly it to level us out and reset the trim, and then we'll come around and land. Should I go back to Regina or land here? Where do you want to see me? I'm gonna land at Moose Jaw, I think. Just so that Erica wants me to come sit out in the hot tub. Landing gear should be this button. Flap should be PC8. Oh, we're gonna reopen that. Oof. Power control. Nearest airport list. Moose Jaw. Air Vice Marshal. Select the runway for landing.
Moose Jaw traffic, Docker Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha, 4 miles northwest, 3,000 feet inbound to land runway 29 or left. traffic Domer Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha 3 miles northwest, 2,900 feet inbound to land runway 29 or left.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna land this sucker and we're gonna head out. So just stick around if you want to see me try not to crash this thing. I gotta put some flaps on and try and slow myself down. It says I'm going too fast. Got flaps down already.
Jaw traffic Domer Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha is on upwind runway 29 or left. Jaw traffic Domer Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha 3 miles west, 3,300 feet inbound to land runway 29 or left.
Alright, so let's see if I put more flaps, if that'll slow me down enough. How do I have this weird side? You can say too fast all at once. I don't care. It must be the wind that's got me flying sideways like that. Would you trust me to land a plane if we were in a plane together and the pilot friggin' fell over?
Jaw traffic Domer Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha 2 miles southwest, 3,300 feet inbound to land runway 29 or left.
I must have my throttle all the way down. And it's still saying too fast. I just don't want to stall this bitch out. I don't know what buttons to push, but I know how to control the stick and control the throttle. If I can get the gear out.
Traffic Domer Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha is on base runway 29 or
Oh,
left.
look at that. Got my airspeed down. Pull it back just a hair more. Too fast. What's going on? There must be a weird wind. I'm going to just come around this corner and put the flaps to full. Should slow me down enough. There we go.
Jaw traffic Domer Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha is on final runway 29er, left to land.
Oof. Oh, I feel like I'm stalling. I feel like I'm stalling. I feel like I'm stalling. I'm gonna go up flaps.
Stall.
Yeah, stall.
Stall. Stall.
Give her some gas.
Stall. Stall.
Pull it back. Ooh, don't stall. Yeah.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Give her some gas.
Stall. Stall.
Oh, get out of here. I need to make sure I hit the runway.
Stall.
Not. Well, this is so weird. The plane's flying like sideways.
Stall.
And I just dropped the throttle. And we're coming in on fumes. Not fumes, but oh, we're coming in sideways too.
Stall.
Oof. What's the brakes? I forget what the brakes are. I think they're. I know where these brakes are. No, no, no. Put on these brakes. Whew. Oh, I just landed that. I know it's not real, but it's still crazy. Alright, so we landed it. I'm gonna put the brakes on because we're not gonna do anything with this. We will just end this here. Oh, the cheer noise should still be in there. There's a clapping one. There's oof. And then there's the 2000 one. Listen to this one. Want to hear something funny? Redeem.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm going to switch that from 2000 points, though. I'm going to move them down to like 25 and 50 and stuff. But, alright. So let's exit out of this. Exit out of that. That thing finally finished downloaded. But yeah. We will shut this down for the night. It's just me and you here. Anyways, I know somebody else here. But, I don't know. If you want to see this more, if you download this to your laptop, I'll let you borrow... Yeah, dude. You can download this to yours. You have this available to you on Game Pass. And I just played it on my laptop in ultra set, or not ultra settings. Well, where is it here? General. Where's graphics? We're on high end. Everything's high. What else do we got in here? Ultra. Yeah, so when I put it on the VR PC, after I do my upgrades with the 3080 and all that, it's not available on the Xbox yet, no. It should be in the next month or so, but you can download it to your I don't know if it's... No, it should be available for the Xbox soon. I just don't know if you can get it on the Xbox One X, or if it's going to be on one of the new Series X ones. But... anyways, let's go and... Warning, I didn't... No, I don't want to discard. I don't want to go to Ultra settings. Escape says quick to desktop. Yes. Alright, well, that was fun. Saturday, like I said, if I'm going to do that VR PC build thing, I might need you in stream for sure to help me, like, look up stuff. And send me the link so I can pull them up. So I'm busy doing something. And I'll just get your help. Keeping the stream, I don't know, so I'm not sitting there doing nothing. No, I get it. I don't want to miss hooking something up with the new power supply. I'm going to take pictures of everything before we get started. All that stuff. But dude, I'm excited, and I want you to bring that laptop sometime soon. We'll check VR out on that, see if it actually works. I can't get mine to work with my laptop, but at that, guys, I'm going to call it a night, and I'll see you guys Friday and Saturday, hopefully. Well, hopefully Friday, Saturday for sure.